After I got pulled into the horror game, my nearsightedness made everything blurry. I ended up treating the creepy girl in the bloodstained dress like my own daughter, the final boss like my husband, and the old creepy ghosts like my loving parents. The first time I met the boss, I grabbed his abs and said, "Nice body, shame you're kind of short." He actually laughed in anger, picked up the severed head in his hand, put it back on his neck, and ground out, "I'm 6'1", still think I'm short now?" Welcome to the happy home scenario. Survive for 7 days to clear the game. Initial players, 30 vertical bar. Current survivors, we wish all players an enjoyable experience. Till after dying in a car crash, a flash of white light brought me to a tall building. A strange mechanical voice echoed in my ears. Because I'm extremely nearsighted, everything beyond 3 meters is a blur. I couldn't make out the building's details or the faces of the people around me, just vague human shapes. Somewhere nearby, a timid girl started crying. "Where are we? I want to go home." A guy with yellow dyed hair shouted impatiently, "What the hell is this? Let me out." Then a man and a woman stepped forward, looking calmer than the rest. They introduced themselves as veteran players, Elaine and Jethro, and kindly explained what was going on. We were inside an infinite horror game. Everyone here was already dead. If we could survive every scenario and collect the legendary 9,999 points, we'd be revived. The moment I heard revive, I jumped in. "So how many points do we get for finishing one round?" Elaine sighed softly. "It depends on your fear value. If your score hits 99, you only earn 1 point. If it reaches 100, you die. As the name suggests, the fear value measures how scared you get. Experienced players usually manage to keep it under 60. Newbies like us, though, usually don't get that lucky." I rubbed my chin and asked, "Then what if someone clears it with 0 fear value? Would that mean 100 points?" The moment those words left my mouth, my entire feed was broadcast to a live audience. The chat instantly lit up with mocking comments. "This rookie's full of herself. Happy home might only be an S-rank scenario, but it's so twisted no one's ever beaten it. Didn't the top player from the #1 guild die here? He made it to day 6 before getting wiped out. They're screwed. Only 2 veterans this time, Elaine and Jethro, and even together they're not half as good as that guy. Total party wipe incoming." Before long, it was time to choose rooms. Elaine explained that while no one had ever cleared this scenario, past players had figured out a few things. The building had 30 floors, 1 apartment per floor, and only 1 player could stay in each. Happy Home, she continued, was actually a role-playing horror scenario. Each apartment housed strange entities that would act as your family or loved ones. So 7 days of living together with them, there was no way your fear value wouldn't spike. Before she could finish, Jethro grabbed her hand and quickly chose the first and second floors. Seeing that, the rest of the players caught on fast. Everyone scrambled to claim the lowest floors. Because I couldn't see clearly, I couldn't outrun anyone, so I had to wait until everyone else picked their rooms. In the end, only the 30th floor was left for me. Since I was practically blind, the live chat went off again. "She's so dead. Everyone knows the higher the floor, the stronger the boss. Especially the 30th floor, it's all top-level bosses. They call it the House of Death." When I reached the 30th floor, I looked around. Honestly, it didn't seem that different from a normal apartment. The only differences were the stronger smell of blood, the red walls, the cold air, and the dim lights. Besides, it was a huge apartment, and supposedly the family I'd always dreamed of having was waiting inside. You have to understand, in real life, I'm not only severely nearsighted, but also an orphan and broke on top of that. I walked straight to the door, raised my hand, banged on it hard, and yelled, "Open up, baby, I'm home. If you don't open the door, I'm gonna starve to death out here." The live chat exploded. "Is she trying to die?" Every other player either knocks politely or just waits outside until the ghost's in a good mood. I'm done watching this brainless idiot. Switching to Elaine's stream. "No, keep watching. I want to see how she dies." But they just didn't get how my brain worked. If this was a role-playing scenario, and the goal was to live as family, then the key was to act natural. Who on earth comes home and politely knocks, saying, "Excuse me, is anyone home? Could you please open the door?" After a moment, the door creaked open. A chill swept over me, and I let out a relaxed sigh. Wow, free air conditioning, perfect for summer. When I looked down, I saw a small red figure.